Hi, it's Trisha, and today I'm going to show you how to do a full page print and cut hack using only Procreate and the Cricut. Special thanks to Mina over at Roro Designs Love to help me figure out my printer settings from my iPad. I'll be sure to put her link to her shop down below, so make sure you check that out. Okay, using Procreate, after you've created your art, while you're doing it, you're going to want to make two little boxes. It really doesn't matter what size these are, as long as they're snapped exactly to the edges of a document that is 8.5 by 11 inches. So you want to turn on your snapping and make sure you get these little registration marks in there. And then you go to the wrench. You're going to share, PNG, save it, save image. Okay, so to print your PNG image, you're going to want to go to your camera roll, pick your image. You're going to want to not choose print. You're going to want to choose print with whatever printer you have. You want to make sure you choose that app. Now, thankfully to Mina, she helped me find this little thing that I could not see before. That is your quality print settings. Click that. Where it says resize and more, it always defaults to full page and fill the page, and that is incorrect. You need to print to original size or this entire hack will not work. So once you've chosen original size, because we've sized this exactly 8.5 by 11, you're going to click done. Okay, now that you've printed, you're going to want to cut away the registration marks. Exactly on that line. Does not matter if they printed off the page. Go ahead and trim them away. Now that you've printed, you can go ahead and open Cricut Design Space. Go to Upload. From Photos. Choose your photo. All right. We're not printing and cutting. We are only going to cut this. So I know it looks wonky for some reason. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but we'll figure that out later. Okay, so to me, this looks fine. I don't smooth anything. I just go ahead and click next. Choose cut only. You can name it whatever you like. And we're going to choose cut. Once you have it uploaded onto your canvas, you're going to want to look down here under edit and make sure that it's exactly 8.5 by 11 inches. All right, we have it at 8.5 by 11 inches. Now we're going to click on hide contour, turn off all the cuts except the corner boxes. We're going to cut those first. Okay, before you click the cut button, you're going to go ahead and put a piece of painter's tape or anything, white tape, where the boxes are going to cut. And you can tell just by looking at the grid from your screen what box the corners are going to cut. So then you can go ahead and press start. Okay, so the corner registration marks have just been cut. I just peeled away the excess tape, again, leaving it loaded the whole time. So your Cricut has just cut only the corner registration boxes, and we do not want to unload. So this is what we're going to do. Turn off the app. Okay, now you're going to want to, see I've left the mat loaded. You're going to line up those registration marks and these registration marks exactly. Do not pay attention to the outside of the paper. Only line up the inner little tiny marking there and there. Okay, so now you have cut your registration marks and you had to turn the app off in order to keep the mat loaded. So while the mat was loaded, I trimmed my printout, place it exactly in those blue boxes. I'm going to go ahead and open Cricut again. My project is going to come up. Make sure if it doesn't, you just click canvas. Your project will show up again, but it's going to be empty because you have to go back into hide contour. We need to turn them all back on. So my mat is still loaded, and now I'm ready to cut the actual stickers. Okay, so if I click make it, so it's going to cut the little blue box again in exactly the same spot because we did not move anything. And then it's going to cut all of my stickers. This is only as perfect as you can make your offsets in Procreate. It's not as accurate if you would use a vector program, but they all line up perfectly. Okay, it's all done. And this is how they will turn out each and every time. No questions asked. Doesn't matter if it's dark, if it's bright, if it's glossy, whatever. Exactly the same cuts every single time.